Hi guys, we're back today with another video. We have a special guest, but she won't be talking very much. What we're going to do today is a list of things Charlotte really didn't like, because I think we both agree it's quite important to maybe just let you know what she really hated as well as loved. I mean, Louis Vuitton obviously goes into the former category, as we've already done, so we'll get rolling with that. The first thing Charlotte really didn't like was smoking. I think she was certainly in the position where she knew people shouldn't take their health for granted.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Totally agree.
I think she really disliked it for that reason, besides from the smell.
I did smoke and I gave up 5 years ago, and I promised Charlotte that I would never ever start again. So 5 years down the line, actually, I won't ever start again because I don't miss it at all anymore. The other thing which she really hated was any kind of bullying or being unkind to people. She herself was quite badly bullied at primary school, and it's something that sort of stuck with her, so she's always tried to be nice to people basically, but the bullying for her was quite severe. One thing we'll be covering, in fact, we're going to start on Sunday doing some more sort of serious stuff and talking about Charlotte's very bad anxiety disorder, which started when she was actually very young. She was only about 7, but we thought we'd maybe do a couple of videos on that.
Another thing Charlotte really hated, and I'm in total agreement with this, as I think you are,
Totally,
is people not being punctual. I can't stand, and she couldn't stand people being late. I don't know why, it's probably number 3 or 2 on my pet hates list, and I think it was definitely one
yeah,
of
we
hers.
used to go for bloods, and if they said be here at 10 o'clock, we were there at 10 o'clock, and if she wasn't seen at 10 o'clock, she used to kick off about it, because she'd say, well, you made an appointment for 10, I'm here at 10, so why can't I be seen?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Food-wise, she absolutely loathed eggs, really loathed eggs, and in fact, if you even cooked eggs, she was off on one, she couldn't stand them. And also cheese, absolutely hated cheese, apart from on cheese on pizza, it would be alright. And the other real pet hate was bananas, which was really unfortunate, because when she was terribly ill, she had a potassium deficiency. Had she been able to stomach bananas, she wouldn't have had to be on pure potassium pills, which that's another story. I'll tell you about that one later.
I didn't know Charlotte hated bananas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really did, really did.
Moving on to the apparently physiological, Charlotte really hated for some reason, and I haven't quite grasped why, people ever touching the back of her ankle, this bit here, like at the base between the heel and the bottom of the calf. It is kind of squidgy, but her phobia of it was quite pronounced, and I can kind of grasp why, because when I was younger I really hated that joint there. I don't know why. If people leant on it, it was just kind of gross. And I think for her that was the same thing. If you ever got in an argument with her, that was the best thing to do, is just like go for that bit there. That was definitely almost her Achilles heel, just above it.
Yeah, another one I think if Miles really wanted to wind her up very quickly, just borrow the hairdryer, which she could hear right the way down the corridor that somebody was using.
I know, he silences for those things. They're fantastic.
Another one was she would never ever go to bed without removing every single trace of makeup. That was a huge thing for her, so she had to go to bed at night with a sort of clean face and hair washed and whatever else. She was quite fussy on that.
Yeah, I mean, I always go to bed with mine on.
Yeah.
Another pet hate of Charlotte's, and it's not even a pet hate, more of a very real hate, as I experienced and you experienced and Dad experienced, is mathematics. I am very bad at maths. You're very bad
I'm very bad at maths.
And Charlotte was the same. I don't know why. I think we were one of those, all 4 of us in our family, bar Nala, she's much more of a physics cat, really liked English a lot more. We found it, I think we all found English a lot easier than maths, and it was more natural. But Charlotte really hated maths.
Yeah, and I think the other thing with Charlotte, because she had dyspraxia, she couldn't tell the time at all. She just couldn't, and we tried to teach her. She could do digital, but no way analogue. She could not remember her times tables at all, and that was because of the issues that she had. So I think with this one we'll keep it sort of relatively short, so it won't take too long to edit. And what we'll do is we'll catch up on Sunday with hopefully a sort of more insight into obviously severe anxiety disorder and bullying from Charlotte's point of view and from our point of view, how we perceived it.
Yeah, we're quite acutely aware that we're not kind of sure what demographic we're going for here in terms of what you guys want to see. We're going to dedicate Sundays to more serious videos just to underline, obviously, the cancer, the glioblastoma, which is a type of tumour that Charlotte eventually had, which is incredibly aggressive. The anxiety, because we're aware that subscribers are dropping. So if you guys could just, give us some suggestions, we do look through them. I can promise you that. You spend hours and you call me in and say, "Oh, such a lovely comment." That would be fantastic, because we obviously want to keep it going, not just for Charlotte, but for everyone who's affected or might be affected by anxiety, cancer, anything.
Yeah, especially with the cancer, because with her type of brain tumour, I had no idea at all how. I knew that she would probably not survive it, but
I think once we get this channel a bit more planned, we have some very insightful things that we can probably let you know about our own journey and the trials that we faced.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That would be good. I mean, just suggestions. Obviously, the Twitter page, I always put it up on the end of the video in case you haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's great, thank you, because we've already got quite a few followers, and I'm also putting up sort of pictures and stuff which is out of our own sort of family album, so that stuff, which is just for you lot to have a look at anyway.
Yes, well, thank you for watching today. Sunday, next video, slightly more serious, anxiety. So hopefully tune into that and you can get a bit of insight of what it's like to someone live with anxiety and what it was
like for us,
Yeah. Okay guys, well thank you very much. Have a good day and we'll see you again on Sunday. Bye bye.